Chinaza was tired. At 29, her aunties wouldn't stop asking, "When you go marry?" Every family meeting, they'd bring it up, eyeing her like she was expired young. Her friends were posting wedding pictures on Instagram, and her younger cousin, Nkpor, was already planning her second child's naming ceremony. Chinaza had enough. She wasn't waiting for any man to find her again. "If husband no come, I go find am myself," she told her best friend, Amoka, one hot afternoon in Onitsha. Amoka laughed, thinking it was a joke, but Chinaza was serious. She had a plan. Every Saturday, she'd dress up, wear her best wig, and go to the busy streets of Nkpor market. Rich men were always there, driving big cars, buying things in bulk. She'd smile, talk sweet, and catch one. Simple. But this wasn't just any hunt. Chinaza wanted a big fish, a man with money, house, and no drama. The man in the SUV parked and stepped out. He was tall, dark, and smelled like expensive perfume. His gold chain sparkled under the sun. "Fine girl, what's your name?" he asked, leaning against his car. Chinaza's heart jumped. This one looked loaded. She told him her name, adding a small laugh to sound sweet. His name was Emeka, a businessman who owned 3 shops in Lagos and a house in GRA, Onitsha. Emeka was smooth. He bought her roasted corn and coke right there in the market, then asked for her number. Chinaza played hard to get small, but gave it anyway. That night, he called, promising to take her to a fancy restaurant in Oka. This is it, she thought, lying on her bed, smiling. Husband material don't land. But Amoka wasn't so sure. "Chinaza, you no know this man, oh, shine your eye," she warned. Chinaza waved her off. Emeka was her ticket out of single life. The next day, she went shopping for a new dress, ready for their date. Little did she know, Emeka wasn't who he seemed. The restaurant in Oka was final. Dim lights, soft music, and waiters in bow ties. Chinaza felt like a queen in her new blue gown. Emeka was charming, telling stories about his business trips to Dubai and London. He even ordered wine that cost more than her monthly rent. Chinaza was already planning their wedding in her head, white gown, big reception, and a honeymoon in Paris. But halfway through dinner, a woman stormed into the restaurant. She was short, loud, and very angry. "Emeka. So this is where you dey hide," she shouted, pointing at him. Everybody turned. Chinaza froze, her fork in midair. The woman marched to their table, her bangles jingling. "You left me and our 3 children to chase this ashawo." Chinaza's mouth dropped. Emeka was married. He stammered, trying to explain, but the woman wasn't hearing it. She grabbed the wine bottle and poured it on his head. People gasped. Chinaza wanted to disappear. She picked her bag and ran out, her heart pounding. This husband hunt was turning to Wala. By Monday, the whole of Onitsha was talking about Chinaza's date disaster. Someone in the restaurant had recorded the drama and posted it on WhatsApp. The video spread like wildfire. Her aunties called, shouting, "Chinaza, you don't disgrace us." Even her neighbor, Momongozi, was whispering about it at the boho. Chinaza locked herself in her room, crying. She swore never to hunt for husband again. But Amoka came over with jollof rice and a plan. "Babe, forget that Emeka. You go show them say you know they fall. Go back to the street, but this time, be smart." Chinaza wasn't sure, but Amoka's words gave her small hope. She couldn't let one married man ruin her mission. So, The next Saturday, she went back to Nkpor market, this time in a green jumpsuit that hugged her curves. She wasn't smiling too much, just watching. Then she saw him, a man in a clean white kaftan, standing by a Range Rover. He looked quiet, rich, and single. His name was Chidi. And he was about to change everything. Chidi was different. He wasn't loud like Emeka. He spoke softly, like someone who didn't need to prove anything. He said he was a widower, running a tech company in Abuja but visiting Onitsha for business. No wife, no kids. Chinaza's heart did backflip. This was her real husband material. They started talking every day. Chidi sent her money for hair, bought her a new phone, and even took her to a private beach in Lagos. Chinaza was in love. She told Amoka, "This one is the real deal. No, your wife go show up." Amoka was happy but still warned her to be careful. One evening, Chidi invited her to his hotel suite in Onitsha. Chinaza went, expecting a romantic dinner. But when she got there, Chidi's phone kept buzzing. He stepped out to answer it, and Chinaza, curious, picked at the screen. The caller ID said "My love." Her stomach turned. Then she saw a picture on his phone, a young girl in school uniform, looking just like Chidi. Was this man lying again? Chinaza couldn't hold it. She grabbed the phone and confronted Chidi when he came back. "Who is my love? And this girl will resemble you," she shouted. Chidi looked shocked, then sighed. He sat down and told her the truth. The girl was his daughter, not from a wife, but from a woman he dated years ago. The woman, now married to another man, was still calling him, trying to reconnect. Chidi swore he wasn't with her anymore. But that wasn't the real scandal. Chidi wasn't just a tech guy. He was a politician, running for senator in Abuja, using a fake name to stay low-key in Onitsha. If people found out about his secret daughter or his past with this woman, his campaign was finished. Chinaza was shook. She had been dating a big man with bigger secrets. She walked out, promising not to tell anyone. But the next week, the woman, my love, showed up at Chinaza's house, begging her to stay away from Chidi. Turns out, she wasn't just an ex, she was Chidi's cousin. The whole town exploded with the gist. Chinaza deleted Chidi's number, vowing to stay single. "Husband hunting no be for me," she told Amoka, laughing. The street had taught her well. Love Chinaza's wild husband hunt in the streets of Onitsha. Hit that like button, subscribe to our channel, and ring the bell for more juicy Nigerian stories. Drop a comment below. Would you hunt for a spouse like Chinaza, or is her drama too much? Share your own gist using #HusbandHuntGist in the comments section.